One of the more difficult parts of the lift, it happens at the double knee bend, or what Europeans call the readjustment point in the lift, between the first and second pull. A lot of people's lifts just come undone here because they end up too far forward on the foot and they throw the second pull out in front of them, and they can't control it and they can't put good force on the bar. Let's go over a couple of things real quick. When you're lifting, your front back base of support goes from about the base of your toes in the shoe to your heel. You've got about that much area to operate on, and actually the front of your shin is here. To put force on the bar, everything proceeds vertically up from this. When you're looking at it on the floor, you've got about this much here. This is nothing, okay? If you do your readjustment and you're too far forward in the shoe, the bar has got to go out in front of the base of support. That's just going to be a bad lift. You're going to drop it or you're going to have trouble saving it. We're going to do a little drill today that teaches you, by a little exaggeration, how to stay further back in the foot longer as you make this readjustment. We're going to take a lifter and we're going to put you on the edge of a platform here. We've got about 1 inch. And we're going to take away your forefoot. And we're going to make you stay over the rear foot, basically, mid-rear foot, while you make the double knee bend, while you make that readjustment. This is a drill I do with lifters, beginners, and we redo it to practice with lifters that have been at it for a while, because you tend to fall out of this. I'm going to get up now and I'm going to do a few of these, and then we're going to have Suzanne come on and do a few more. This is an important drill. You have to get through to your lifters that the double knee bend or the readjustment is not a matter of shoving your hips forward, but allowing your knees to go forward and allowing your hips to go down and bringing your torso up without getting too far into the front of the foot. Let's get to the drill now. Okay, here I am set up to do this drill. Basically what I've done is I've put my entire forefoot off the platform, okay? I'm really from my heel to about midfoot, about right under the arch at the edge of this lifted platform. And I'm going to teach new lifters how this movement goes, how this feels. For that purpose, at first, I use a close grip here so they can actually put their hands right on their thighs and feel this happening. So down through the heels here, with everything else correct, the elbows out, the shoulders forward, the hands about here, and the balance, of course, is over the rear foot. And what I'm going to tell them is allow your knees to go forward and lift your back away. Boom. And here, and here, and here, and here. And now they're in the power position. They're going to deliver that second pull. Okay? Again, here, allow the knees to go forward, don't go into the forefoot, and then deliver the legs and the hips to the bar. That's going to be the first drill. That can be done over and over, and you're going to be surprised at how hard this is for some people to do. Just rock, 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 but don't go into the forefoot. That doesn't necessarily happen in the real lift. In the real lift, you probably will go into the forefoot a little, but your brain is going to overdo going into the forefoot if you don't have a drill that teaches you where you should be balanced. So this drill is going to do that. The second part we usually go to the snatch grip because, again, I want to finish the lift and I want them to feel how this affects the drive line. So I'm going to pick up a PVC pipe here. I'm going to go out to the snatch grip here, same position with my foot. Bend is about like this. Here it is. Allow the knees to go under. Pick the back up. The hips drop. The hips drop, the bar goes up. The knees bend more, the bar goes up. Now you're in the power position for the snatch. You deliver, and you're done. Okay. That's how you teach that. This is important. If you see my snatch analysis of a couple of Glenn's lifters the other day, You're going to see a guy named Caleb Whitby have a heck of a problem with this. He goes to his toes too early, and his second pull goes out in front. Glenn did this drill with him today, and you're going to see a completely different pull, and a much better pull, much more solid pull, much more power into the bar, or force into the bar. If Caleb continues to do it that way on a flat surface with his whole foot down on the platform, he's going to start lifting better, period, because he's a very powerful guy. We're going to have Suzanne come in here in a minute and do some of these, and I'll kind of call directions from off the floor. But remember about the hips and the knees in this movement, in the readjustment, in the double knee bend anyway. The hips are going to think down and the knees are forward. Now, will the hips come forward a little bit? Yes, with most people they will. But if you think to bend my knees, I'm going to bring my hips forward, you're going to end up like that. You're going to end up too far in the forefoot. When you deliver the second pull, it immediately goes out in front. You immediately have problems. So let's bring Suzanne in here and have her do some. I'm going to talk her through. Okay. Go. Bring the bar up. Bring the bar up. Keep bringing your torso back. That was a good one. Just a little bit. Down, not too far. Yeah. Okay. Now with the regular bar. That's okay. Okay. Could you stall it at the hips, please? Very good. Okay, this is a drill now that we've done here that is essential to do with novice lifters. Teach them where the balance is on their foot. Teach them not to go too far forward when they make that readjustment, and teach them that they're going to try to drive the bar totally upwards over their base of support, not out in front of the base of support. As you go on, you can go on to the rock and roll drill that I've got on my website. That's kind of a drill that's a little more advanced. Again, it's an exaggeration drill, however. Teaching you the same things, but it's a lot faster and a lot more ballistic and dynamic. This is a drill to do first, and to learn where you are and learn how to allow those knees to go forward, make those hips go down, bring your torso up, and not shove the bar out in front on the second pull. That's it for today. Hope this helps.